So in the US, with credit card debt of almost $1 trillion, it's very important to have the best first impression, because if you don't start right, you could be among the 40% Americans who have credit score, which I'll explain soon, which is worse than even a poor credit score. So it is very important to take the right steps to start early with a credit score. Otherwise, you could have problems in affording an apartment, having an apartment on your own name, or even finding a good job, because credit score matters from finding a job to finding an apartment, finding car loan, finding an house loan, and so on. And it shapes your future in the United States. Spoiler alert, there'll be a $10,000 scholarship opportunity if you watch this video till the end. So let's start with the basics of credit card, because in this video I'm going to share you my top 3 credit cards with almost zero fees, which can help you collect enough points to get a lot of cash back, even up to 15%, plus to have enough points to get free flights, even international flights or even business class flights, just like I did. Now the big question, what is credit score? So credit score ranges from 300 to 850. It tells the bank where you are lending money from that how much worthy you are. If a higher credit score means that you are more likely to pay all the bills on time as compared to with low credit score. And it is calculated using these 4 methods. Number 1 is the payment history. So if you are making payments to your credit card or to all the loans you have on time, that accumulates to almost 35% of your credit score. Number 2 is your credit utilization. If you use, let's say, up to 30% or less than that, then you will have a higher credit score. So let's say you have a limit for one credit card of $10,000. If you use less than $3,000 of that limit, you will have a higher credit score, and this metric accounts to 30% of your credit score measurement. Now number 3, length of credit history, which is most important for you all. So let's say a student, they enter in 2016 and they get a credit card in 2020. So they will have length of credit history for 4 years, because they got the first credit card and started using their credit from the last 4 years. But if you came in 2016 and you start using a credit card and building up your credit score, then you will have a credit history of 8 years. So this category has itself 15% towards the credit score measurement. So that's why it's important to get a credit card as soon as possible. Most importantly, the moment you enter the US. And number 4 are some miscellaneous calculation which accounts to 20% of your credit score, such as new credit card or old credit card. So your ultimate goal is to keep the credit score high so you have a stable financial journey in the US, so that you are not rejected by the apartments you want to live in. You're not rejected by the car loan you want. You're not rejected by the house part of your American dream you want to own. Now with that, let's start with the first card you need to get as a student is obviously First Card, because that's not just me saying, that's Time, Forbes, CNN, CNBC, Credit.com, Benzinga and TechCrunch exclusive on seed funding, because this credit card has become favorite credit card for international students, and you can read more right on this First Cards guide. Now the idea behind First Card is that you don't want to build debt but build credit, because with traditional cards you spend money first, build debt, build huge amount of bills maybe you cannot afford, and have the risk of overspending. But with First Card, all is over, because you put money first and then spend it and are able to build credit without social security number, without any headache. Now what is First Card? First Card is an all-in-one credit building platform for anyone in the US, immigrants, international students, anyone who can use to build credit, plus a bank account. No matter where you are, you can build credit, put money to earn interest rate higher than many bank accounts, plus cashbacks and lot of benefits. My favorite part of First Card is they approve international students without social security number, without credit history, so that they can start spending it and build up their credit history immediately. It's amazing. I know that when I read it on TechCrunch, that's how I got to know about this card. I was amazed as well. So I asked them to sponsor this video. For this credit card, you can first of all apply with just your passport, and many students reported they were able to increase their credit score by 50 within first few months. Let's talk about cashbacks. With this credit card, you can get up to 15% of cashback from 29,000 merchants, such as groceries merchants, restaurants, places like US Polo, Teaspoon, and many more. On top of that, additionally, you can get 10% of random cashback on all qualifying purchases you made using your First Card. Now, most importantly, something very rare in credit cards to find is 4.25% of interest APY you make through what you deposit to your credit card. Because most banks in the US, like Chase Bank, Bank of America, they give you 0.01 interest rate, which is like nothing, not even comparable with FDs in India. But now with First Card, if you're a First Card Plus subscriber, you get 4.25% interest from the money you already have. So money on top of money you earn through it. Now last but not the least, I love how transparent First Card is. No setup fee, no transaction fee, no account balance fee. And you can set up immediately by going to firstcard.app/SingInUSA and get your offer immediately. Now number 2 favorite credit card for students is Discover It Student Cash Card, because this is famous for its cashback. Every month there is some offer. So one month there could be offer on PayPal, second month there could be offer on grocery store, third month maybe on Netflix, fourth month maybe on Amazon. So every month there are offers back to back which students really love, and based on the month you can use it to get cashback. Now number 3 is Apple Card. I had made a dedicated video in the past on it, and this Apple Card is special because with this I was able to get iPhone, all of the Apple products I own, similarly my MacBook, my iPad, all on EMI on a monthly installment plus 3% cashback. So first of all, it keeps my wallet not empty because I'm able to afford an iPhone with a monthly installment without any interest rate. So that was the biggest perk. And when you use it for Apple Pay, this Apple Card gives you 2% cashback. Obviously it is less than First Card, but the biggest benefit is sometimes Apple has offers of even up to 6% cashbacks, and for those times Apple Card is very useful. Apple Card is great for zero foreign transaction fees, but the cashbacks are not amazing. I just use it for Apple payment purposes because even on Apple subscriptions I get 3%. Whenever I have to gift someone an iPhone, I get it on EMI and it doesn't overwhelm my wallet. Now number 4, the credit card that helped me get the most travel bonuses, travel rewards, is Chase Sapphire credit card. Because with this credit card, first of all, for student, when I was student, they waived off the first year fees of $95 and I got 100,000 points when I applied for it. Currently, if you use the link in description below, you will get almost 75,000 points, and with these points you will keep collecting. You can get business class flights for free or even economy for free for 70,000 points. Business class, I got Qatar Airways business class for free for 110,000 points. And there are many offers sometimes on many websites where you can get business class for even less than 60,000 points as well. You need to catch up, you need to be aware about those offers, and these points help you a lot. And this credit card is special because all of the points you get on this Chase Sapphire, it transfers to almost all the airlines: Qatar Airlines, Emirates, British Airways, Singapore Airlines, you name an airline, I have used it for all of them, and that's why it becomes my favorite. The only problem is this one does not have many lounge access, so I pay for the Priority Pass membership because I don't like paying for expensive credit card. There are many expensive credit cards like Amex Platinum. There are expensive credit cards like Capital One Venture credit card which have fees of $400 to $700 per year. I don't feel worth of it because if I can get Priority Pass for $100 and I go to lounge once or twice a year, that $100 is better than paying $700 for a credit card. Even though those credit cards have great perks, but I don't like paying for those membership because there can be years when I don't travel much. So $700 is more costly than paying for even lounge directly if you're going once or twice for an international trip. So that is my recommendation for you all. Don't spend on many yearly membership fees. My first recommendation will be always First Card, because with that, first of all, you don't need to worry about overspending, and that credit card is best for international students with no social security number needed. Plus, they're giving all students a scholarship opportunity of $10,000. So go ahead and check out. So that was the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.